Scott, it's great to see you back. Now, following your fight in Dublin, you said you're looking to get the fans back on side. How are you expecting the fans to be Saturday night on home soil?
Yeah, obviously they're going to be loud and all getting behind his local sport and stuff like that. But yeah, it's important for me to go in there and get that win. I'm coming off a loss, and there's no ways to hide it. I need to get that win and get that finish.
You're facing Chris Dempsey. He's actually dropping down from light heavyweight. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent?
Yeah, he's. I don't think he's dropping down. I know he's had two fights at light heavyweight in the UFC, but I know the Latifi one he took on short notice, and that's why that worked light heavyweight. And then he went back down to middleweight. Most of his career's been at middleweight, I think. I'm not 100%, but I think most of his fights have been at middleweight. So I don't know if he took the last light heavyweight one at short notice. I don't know. I don't really focus on what they're doing, really. I just make sure I focus on what I'm doing.
And do you think he poses any threats anywhere?
Yeah, if he poses threats, he poses threats, but obviously I'm looking to expose. I pose more threats, 100%.
And how do you predict this fight going down Saturday?
I'm winning there. I'm looking to build pressure and get that finish.
Now, we know about the Knights. Are they coming this Saturday to come and support you?
100% course they are. Yeah, it's going to be loud out there. 100%. It's going to be really loud.
I was going to say, we saw them in Berlin running round, so there'll be even more of them this Saturday.
100%, yeah, they're all crazy. They're all so hyped up for it. My Facebook's going crazy already about how excited everybody is to get down here, and yeah, it's just going to be really good.
Now, obviously, it's been announced by James Elliott there's going to be a lot more fights in Europe this year. They're looking at 5 to 6 fights. Are you looking to get on some of those fights, or are you more interested in trying to get some of the bigger fights in, say, America?
I've just got to focus on winning. If I win, then I can maybe have a little bit more say on where I fight. But I fought in Europe. Obviously, Las Vegas would be ultimately that's every fighter's dream, I think, to fight in Las Vegas. But yeah, there's some good European cards coming up. I'm just going to keep working hard, and then eventually them fights will come.
Speaking of the main event on this card, you've got Anderson Silva versus Michael Bisping. What are your predictions for that fight?
Yeah, it's a tough one. As a fighter and a fan, growing up, I watched both fighters. Bisping being British, and Anderson Silva being world champion, southpaw like myself. They're both fighters that I've watched growing up. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good contest, but I hope the Brit does enough.
Now we obviously have another prediction for you. It's been all over Twitter yesterday. You know what I'm going to say to you, Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Yeah. What were your thoughts on the press conference?
Yeah, I've seen highlights. McGregor is just a talent in himself, how witty he is. He just comes out with these one-liners and he has everybody in stitches. Like he's just so funny. But in terms of the fight, he's had a full camp. Diaz hasn't. And I think he takes that fight, even though it's at 170. I think he takes that fight.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck on Saturday.